first time I was in South Korea, I happily accepted an invitation to go out and drink soju. But at the last moment, I ordered something non-alcoholic. Bang. This is okay in most European cultures, but when someone asks you to drink soju in Korean culture, you're being invited, using the excuse of alcohol, to express yourself more freely. It's a chance to deepen your connection. So it's rude to decline, it's very rude to go along and then spoil the mood by not drinking soju. Apparently English is spoken by about 1/5 of the world's population, but this doesn't mean we're using it in the same way. No matter what the language, communication in most Eastern cultures is much more nuanced relative to the more straight-talking American or British culture. So when I'm in Korea, it's important for me to pay attention to what's not being said. The context and the background are important. Take this book, Mr. Happy. You're seeing a different side of it from me. Okay, but how about now? Are you seeing the book as I was seeing it a moment ago? Well, if you just focus on the book, it seems like we're seeing the same thing, but the background you see is very different. You've got me in the background, a middle-aged man holding a kid's book, a little bit strange. Whereas I can't see much background because of the light shining on me for the video. I'm seeing Mr. Happy as some kind of epiphany and bright lights, a message from beyond, be happy. Cultural background even affects how we interpret the concept of being happy. Traditionally, North Americans associate being happy with personal achievement or a state of excitement, whereas the Japanese associate it more with social harmony and a state of calmness. The Chinese language has several terms for happy, depending on whether we're talking about being in a good mood or having a meaningful life. You get the idea. Different cultures, different backgrounds, different ways of interpreting everything from situations and concepts to words, body language, and gestures. Well, enough of Mr. Happy. Imagine you've just arrived in a new culture, and apart from a brief read of the guidebook, you don't have any understanding of the local ways. How can you minimize misunderstandings? Two things have helped me: awareness and acceptance. AA. Just for today, may I have more awareness and acceptance. Awareness that things are done differently reminds me to adjust my expectations and avoids a lot of frustration. Awareness of what a culture values and awareness of how I'm feeling allows me to manage my emotions. And how can I get more awareness? By pausing, by slowing down. Slowing down gives others the time to communicate in their own way, and it gives us space to observe how people are responding, noticing facial expressions and body language. These are all clues in sensing whether you're being understood. And practicing acceptance is the other thing to do when faced with a new culture. Accepting that people might do some things that seem wrong to you, that's okay. You're only seeing part of the picture and won't understand everything on your first experience. Accepting there's no perfect one way to live. Some things might be slower and require more patience. And again, that's okay. So next time you're interacting with different cultures, use it as an opportunity to strengthen your awareness and acceptance muscles. I'd love to know about your own cultural learnings. Please let me know in the comments below.